What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I want to be very honest with you. For anybody that's part of the copy trading portfolio that I do have, I plan on continuing that as much as I possibly can. I plan on adding more and more money to it, being a major part of what the overall equity is, right? Um, but I do want to be very honest with everybody that's a part of it, right? Anybody that is a part of it, you already know this, right? You already seen the information. But I nearly lost $11,000 during that pullback of, the entire market. No way did I expect that to happen there. There were seven different, and I've talked about this already. There were seven different um, support levels that these hit, that it just continued to just push through those support levels. And the level of liquidations was in the billions, right? I've told people no matter what, like I understand my strategy, and my strategy is that I will continue to add money to this portfolio when we're at the lows. That's where you gain all of the money. That's where you gain the most of your money within your investment strategies, right? Now, again, I'm not a professional trader. I say that directly in it, but I just wanted to be clear with people. One, I'm going to make that money back. It's not going to happen to where I'm like, oh, I'm going to make it back today and try and aggressively trade to make it back right now. That's not the case. It may happen a little bit longer term, but we are waiting for more positivity in the markets to happen. Um, that pullback, though, was absolutely insane. If you own your crypto outright, you're doing fine. Yes, you may be in a negative spot, but you are still 100% ownership of that cryptocurrency. So the only way that you lose everything is if that truly goes to zero, um, which is not going to happen. But the leverage trading, if you leverage trade 5x leverage, you drop by 20%, you lose everything you invested. And that happened multiple times, where typically I put stop losses when I'm well established. The problem, though, was that I started the copy trading portfolio at more of a high point. And it wasn't the highest point, definitely not. It wasn't at, like, say, Ethereum at 4,500. It was Ethereum that's at like 33, 3,500. So it's down $1,000 from the high point, meaning that we're at a little bit of a lower area, not the lowest area, but a lower area. And my mindset was to see a little bit more aggressive behavior from Ethereum and altcoins because of the Ethereum ETF. However, there were over $1 billion in liquidations, and it just continued that liquidation train to have the price of Ethereum go from 3,500 down to 2,000, dropping by another $1,500. So it definitely was a difficult moment for anybody. A lot of the copy trading portfolios, like, you look at them over the last month, are down hundreds of percent, which is crazy to me that it's down hundreds of percent, but it is. I wish I would have started it when I started my last kind of grouping of purchases in my main portfolio, because I bought Jasmine Coin at 1.5 cents. I bought XRP at 40 cents. I bought many different projects at way lower levels and profited quite a bit, but I didn't start margin or leverage trading for copy trading until it got to a little bit of a higher point, until it broke out a little bit from that low level. So it kind of sucks, but I'm very confident in my strategy. I know where I'm going. I know I'm going to hear it from the comment section and a lot of other people that are like, you're going to lose leverage trading. Even with this loss, overall, I'm still up a massive amount. I made over $30,000 from XRP alone, which is crazy. I was able to get 100,000 XRP, and I feel grateful that I was able to get that much. Now, the only thing that I would say is that I normally would put stop losses, and I will once I have more of an established portfolio, because typically you establish it. I was conservative. I didn't want to have that over my head. I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive. It just was the wrong time to be aggressive. So right now we're sitting in a better spot, but I did nearly lose $11,000. Right now, this is realized, and I'm going to show you the detail in a couple of minutes. But if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter and follow me on Patreon at PerryHGA, you can follow me over there. Now, if you guys want to leverage trade yourself, Margex is available. You can utilize Margex. It's low fees. You have availability to trade a lot of different things. You have a 5x leverage all the way up to a 100x leverage. I would recommend starting with 5x leverages. I would also recommend starting with a low amount of money. And I would also say if you have $1,000, trade maybe 10 or 20% of that at a time. Don't trade all of it, which is something that was one of my issues going into this copy trading portfolio. I wanted to make sure I got use of everybody's money that was in there, which is not really what you should do. It should have been to kind of baby step your way into it, especially as you have some of these lower levels that it's getting to. Now, just to show you, this is my copy trading portfolio right now. Not looking good at all, right? I know I'm going to hear it from absolutely everybody saying you always lose in leverage trading. You don't always lose in leverage trading. I've been winning, and this is literally just the only time that I have lost, which is a large loss. However, we are in a good spot right now, and I'll show you where my overall gains are at the current moment and where my thought process is moving forward. So we currently have $8,490 worth of equity. The total profit is at a loss, $10,855.07. Not looking great. We have 22 followers here, and if I actually change this strategy here, instead of 50-50 for any of them, if you invest less than 200 USDT, I get 40% of the profit share. You get 60%. I get 30% of the profit share if you do over 200, and you get 70%, and then also if you invest over 500, you get 80% of these profits, and I get 20%. I was gonna do 100% to followers, but they didn't allow it. So because I would have had to do that for just one specific or all of them, and they have to approve what that is, and they approve this pretty quickly. So I made it so that you guys are receiving no matter what the bulk of whatever that profit is off of this, because I want to make sure they get their money back as soon as possible, and then we can build off of that as time goes on. So that's how I'm setting that up. If I can get 100% approved, I will get 100% approved, and I'll take none of the profit and just give you guys all of the profit so that you gather all of it back. So if people are being a part of it now, like they just put their money in now, they're going to get 100% of the profit, even though they didn't lose anything. So anyways, that's where we stand with that. I do want to take you through my my trades and where I stand right now. So currently, all of my trades on here are positive, I believe. I don't think anything is negative, but I do have things that are up by 95%, 116%, 125%, 132, 134, about 100%, 50%, 100%, 144%. If we go over here to the last couple, we're up 94% on Ethereum and 5% for LTC, which is one of my last survivors from my last batch of you know, cryptocurrency leverage trades, which is LTC. Now with Ethereum, I do want to push up to a level of about 4,000, 4,500 and see it pick up to there, especially during altcoin season. I want to see other things that pick up, right? I want to see LTC that gets above $100. I want to see Jasmine coin that gets back up to the 4 cent, maybe even 5 cent level. Solana up to $200. Link, I want to see it get back up to $15. Pepe, find a way to get back up to $1 plus is what it shows there. I understand it's at 5 zeros and whatever. They do a factor, right? It's 100K times whatever Pepe's price is. So it moves the decimal point up just to make it like look a little bit better here and presentable on Margex. But ultimately, if I look at it, that's 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. Let's say that's another 1,000. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. Let's see, keep going. and we have 1,000, about 1,800. Let's just round it up and say it's 2,000, and we have another 2,000 here, which is about 4,000. So ultimately, we're up right now. So we're not at a break even point yet because we're down what $10,000, but we're adding another $4,000 worth of a gain. This is unrealized at the moment, so that would take away from that 10,000, getting it down to about 6,000 right now. But still, there's a lot of room left to go and left to grow, and I think we have the ability to grow a lot faster, right? If we look at just getting to a value for Ethereum up to $4,000, that's back up 400%, which would be another $8,000 there, and that will honestly take away the boatload of what that loss is. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen tomorrow or the next day. It might end up taking 2 months. It might end up taking 3 months. A lot of people believe October is going to be a significant month, which should be. But then what I'm looking for is the $4,500 mark, which should get us up to about 500, which would be $10,000 worth of a gain plus the 2,000 that is there, 12,000 overall. We should be back at break even just from Ethereum alone. And that's what I'm looking for, especially with that $2,000 that is invested there. Now, anything could happen. We could see it go south. I'm ready for that. I do have multiple thousands of dollars that are sitting on the side to kind of invest at whatever lows we do see. But when I'm looking at Ethereum right now, and I look at it for the last year, you can see it has touched the 200 EMA, which is usually the back to life or back to earth moment. It broke above that, and now we're sitting up in this area, and I feel as though we are very far away from where that was and where my investment point was as well. So I'm excited to see where this goes from here. I understand if anybody's looking for more of a short-term gain, this is not that. It's a long-term portfolio that you're creating and being a part of something a lot bigger that I feel as though I have a great strategy for, but it's just the early stages of that strategy did not work out because of how the market overall reacted. It wasn't my just investments, it was the market that overall just reacted the wrong way. I take full accountability for that, and that's why I'm continuing to put more money into it and also give you the boatload of the profits, because I just want to make sure that everybody's not only made whole, but also gaining a ton out of it. Because we were up like $1,500 before this all happened. But then everything kind of went south, and every single support level that I saw that was a strong support level, I was like, this is the time. We invest in there. We, especially looking at this level where it was the 50 moving average, I was like, yes, absolutely. I invested there, and guess what? Absolutely dropped down from there. It broke through the 2,500 level, and once it broke through 2,500, it went down to 2,000 immediately. So it was definitely something that I really didn't expect, and I don't think anybody really expected that to happen that fast, if anything. So anyways, let me know what you think about this, my portfolio. Let me know if I'm making the right decision. Honestly, I'm going to invest with my strategy. I'm not a professional trader, and I've told people that. I even have it on there. I'm not a professional trader. I make gains, and I do the best that I can with my own situations, and I continue to invest and believe in my strategy. And I also develop not only new strategies, but I add new pieces to my strategy. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out my link for Margex for Patreon, for Twitter down there. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.